we're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. Also, those who donated to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love to you. Now, of course, guys, we're going to get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. As we see, we're definitely moving up. We got news yesterday that the actual $1.9 trillion package was approved by the Senate. So we saw the markets actually moving up. But guys, this is the only channel. Remember that. This is the only channel that I actually go over the basics of finances. So I went over bond yields way before even the media, the news articles, anyone's talking about it. Did a video on it saying the warning shots were set out. So don't forget, guys, that even though this package was approved, a lot of this money is baked in. How do we know a lot of this money is baked in? Because we already know that when it comes to the stock market, it's out 6 months to a year. They already knew this package was going to be approved because we have the Democrats holding the House and the actual Senate. That's the reason why the $15 an hour should have been approved, but we're not going to go over that. I did a video on that also. But guys, we know that inflation is going to run wild going towards the end of the year. Plus, we have rising yields. And this money is going to dry up in September. And I guarantee you there won't be another package in September of this year. You will see the Hegelian dialectic at its best form, conflict of management at its best form. Remember what the New World Order does. They cause a problem, they wait on the reaction, and they come in with the solution. So the fact is that right now people are getting free money. They're going to expect another bill to be passed in September. Now, what do we know about cryptocurrencies, guys? They have to change the Banking Act in order to bring this in. So they have to have such a dire need in order to change that. And what do we know about the New World Order? You never let a great crisis go to waste. So the fact is, guys, you'll have evictions going on. You're going to have people with no money. What do we know the solution? What do we know the fourth industrial revolution? Cryptocurrencies, blockchain, DeFi. We know they're going to run that in because that's going to be the solution. Airdropping free money to the masses, which also is going to get rid of inflation. And then we're going to move into a deflationary cycle where everything's going to be cheaper. And you ask yourself, how is everything going to get cheaper? Because blockchain takes humanity out the picture. Remember when I was growing up, I'm an old man. When I was growing up, all this technology is going to make everything cheaper. It didn't. Everything went up. We was in an inflationary process because the human is involved. They have to pay someone. The New World Order doesn't want to pay anyone. But now that they have the algorithms, the machine learning, the robots coming in to replace us, that's when we're going to see the inflationary come in. So we're going to go through a deflation process. Well, right now, you may be in a place where the cheapest house right now is $300,000. That's the average. That's going to drop down to $75,000 to $100,000. Because I did the actual video on the housing process where you're going to see 3D printing houses all over the place. It's going to get redone, guys. It takes a process. That's the reason why we're going to see everybody going back to work, everybody getting busy, while the New World Order is behind the scenes working on the fourth industrial revolution. Now we are seeing the big players coming into crypto right now, the big players, and they're putting products around Bitcoin as a casino. They're coming to take your money. They don't care about the physical asset. They're not buying the physical asset. All these products that you're seeing around Bitcoin is betting on the price of whether it's going up or down. We know Bitcoin could have scaled. They chose not to let it scale. It would have been the payment process for the world, which that's what it's being advertised at, but it is not. It can't. We know this. Those are in and understand the technology, but we do know Bitcoin Lightning is being worked behind the scenes. We know Facebook Dam is worked behind the scenes. So we know this payments war is about to start up. Well, the illusion of a payments war, because we already know the New World Order is going to take over cryptocurrencies. The same way when we were in the tech. You had all these tech companies, but what do we have now? Only a handful that run everything. Same thing when it comes to your media, guys. The illusion of choice. But getting over into the actual altcoins, guys, right now, that's where the money is. Of course, guys, we have DeFi rising up. We have Ocean Protocol. If you're part of my Patreon, you know that's on my list. We have Engine Coin. We know that's on my list. I also went over that when it came to the actual dip for CME. So, guys, when it comes to these actual cheaper altcoins, when we get that dip, if you only have a few $100s, not your financial advisor, it's not financial advice, please do your own research. But this is the time where you take advantage of these pumps and dumps. These hodlers, they're going to get their money taken. And remember, the crypto teacher advised you. But this is the time where you take advantage of the pumps and dumps, stack your money. So therefore, when we start running into this bear market, when it's going to it's definitely going to happen, then you can stack up and hodl what you actually want. But if you're not an experienced trader, guys, you have the cheap cryptos that you can get invested in when we take these dips and ride them right back up. VeChain, guys, those who've been with me since January, I used to do videos on VeChain all the time. Plus, if you're part of my Patreon, you know that's on my list. But VeChain is another one. Has those dips, but it goes right back up, and it normally moves lockstep along with Bitcoin. So you have to make sure also you're looking at cryptos that move together. XRP moves, XLM moves together. Ethereum moves. We have a lot of the major DeFi protocols move. We have Binance Smart Chain. We have those DeFis that move along with it. So, guys, you definitely have to sit back, study. Like if you're new to cryptos, sit back, take your time, study it. Remember what I tell you about the stock market. The stock market has been around forever. But you don't see a lot of people investing in the stock market. Why? Because they went in and lost their money and they never came back. It's nothing like losing money. Same thing when it comes to cryptos. You want to get in, study, sit back, learn, then come in. So therefore, you can take advantage of this crypto market because it's all speculation. It's definitely being manipulated by the Fed. And right now, it's definitely easy money. Just like I said, I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. And the key word is research. Just sit back and study. The money is always going to be here. Sit back, study, and learn. Now also, guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We had volume picked up a little. Do not forget to pay attention to Tether's market cap. Also, USDC. Have to pay attention to the major stable coins. When it comes to the Fed facilities, guys, do not forget they close on the 31st. We know about Janet Yellen's money. We know the $1.9 trillion has passed, but remember, guys, some of this money is being spread out all the way to 2028. I went over that on my stock channel. Do not forget that. Get in, dig in on the stimulus package. I know I'm going to be doing that for the actual stock channel. But guys, definitely a lot of this is already baked in. And just like I said, a lot of this money is spread out. It's just not going to hit the market like that first stimulus package did. And then when the second one got passed, we didn't see a lot because it was already priced in. We know a lot of these stocks don't even have a product. And when it comes to crypto, we're definitely in a speculation phase. We're still moving over to that real use cases. But like I stated, the big guns are coming in, and they're coming in to take your money when it comes to crypto. So CME, guys, is going to be very, very important at the end of the month. So we have Ethereum, we have Bitcoin, plus the Fed facilities are closing. So this month is going to be very, very important. Now let's get over into the actual crypto news. Going over a couple altcoins, we had Fetch.ai hits a 2-year high. And guys, of course, it's based on artificial intelligence, machine learning. I've done plenty of videos with Ben Gertziel, how important that's going to be, especially as we know the fourth industrial revolution. So whoever can take all this data and make it smarter so it can work on its own are definitely going to rise to the top. And we had Cody spike to a new high, launching staking 3.0. Also a recent integration with Apple Pay. And of course, when it comes to what I went over, the payments battle, this is actually a payment solution to empower organizations to create their own payment solutions. So again, guys, we know how powerful e-commerce is going to be. Whoever can make their payment solution seamless for the masses is going to win at the end. Now we have Mark Cuban and other billionaires, as we see when it comes to NFTs, blockchain. They're coming in, guys. So the fact is they formed a committee, and guys, basically they're looking at for ticket sales and collectible items. So you're looking at your scalpers. They'll be able to get a piece of everything because you'll be able to see everything, guys, when it comes to blockchain. So you have ticket sales. Anything that you're looking at is going to be on blockchain, is going to be able to be seen, except, of course, the bankers. We can't see theirs. But when it comes to ours, privacy is going to be out the window. So all the illegal activity, all that good stuff is out the window. And that is the purpose of them driving us to the fourth industrial revolution. Taxes, like I went over, all these businesses that accept cash only, your barber shops, most of them will be out of business because the powers that be are going to see every payment made. And instead of asking you to pay your taxes, it's going to be automatically taken out. And remember, the Cryptoteacher advised you. Now, lastly, guys, the quest for Bitcoin scalability through Layer 2 Solutions Protocol. And guys, I've been over Bitcoin Lightning time and time again. Now, we do have other chains that are trying to help with the scalability of Bitcoin, but Bitcoin Lightning is going to be that major second layer. You can already see the powerful hands behind it. Y'all know I've done several videos on Bitcoin Lightning, Blockstream, but we know that Bitcoin could have been scaled. It did not, because we know there was a bigger plan. We can now see that bigger plan with altcoins, NFTs. We see the bigger plan. But guys, we still are in the early stages. We're still in the third and fourth innings right now. It's a long way to go. Same way when you actually look at people who've invested early, it seemed like forever, but now we're at this point. And guys, I understand those who are coming in just trying to make money. Please learn the technology because the big boys are coming in to take your money. And that's what they do. So the fact is, guys, even though we're in a bull market right now, we're definitely going to move into a bear market. Nobody wants to hear that in crypto. You have so many hype channels. Nobody wants to hear the truth. But you know, on this channel, I give you the truth. Yes, the truth hurts, but it sets you free. Because JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs have entered, and they've entered publicly, not behind the scenes. So they're letting you know They're coming to take your money. And when it comes to the New World Order, everything is planned out. That's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, don't forget the book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel. Do not forget Cryptoteacher stocks. You have your Cobalt, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. Everybody's sitting at home. You got that home stocks to see where the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home getting free money or waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day.